Story: Small Things. In a fast-paced city filled with deadlines, delivery bikes, and noise, there lived a quiet software developer named Amora. She wasn't shy, just careful with her energy. She lived in her little apartment, wore neutral colors, and preferred the company of books and gentle music to parties or crowds. Every morning, she stopped at a tiny cafe on her way to work. Coffee, 2 sugars, no milk. She didn't know the name of the barista. She didn't need to. It was just a routine. Like brushing your teeth or tying your shoes. Until one day, he wasn't there. Instead, a new barista stood behind the counter. Tall, with messy hair and a calm voice. "First time seeing you," he said, smiling. "I could say the same," she replied, slightly guarded. But then he said, "Coffee. 2 sugars. No milk, right?" She blinked. "How did you?" "I watch people," he shrugged. "Especially when they don't say much. It makes the little details louder." That was the first day Amora met Eli. She didn't think much of it. But he remembered her order every day. And every day, he'd ask one random question. "If you could live inside any book, which one would it be? What's the best lie you've ever told? Are you more afraid of being forgotten, or being misunderstood?" Amora never gave full answers. Just small ones. But with every visit, her answers got longer. And so did her smiles. Eli wasn't trying to impress her. He didn't talk about his goals or his gym routine or how much he made. He just noticed things. Like how her earrings changed when she was in a good mood. Or how she paused a second before answering questions she cared about. It was the small things. One rainy Friday, Amora came into the cafe soaked. Her umbrella had flipped, her phone had died, and work had been a disaster. Eli saw her, disappeared into the back, and returned with a dry hoodie and a charger. "You didn't ask," she said, a little surprised. "You didn't need to," he replied. That was the first time she cried, in public, in front of someone she didn't feel the need to impress. He didn't offer advice. Just sat beside her in silence until she was ready to laugh at herself again. Weeks turned into months. One day, Amora walked in and Eli wasn't behind the counter. She panicked a little. Her feet froze. The new barista smiled. "He left a note for you," she said. It was scribbled on a brown napkin. "Some people say love is loud. Explosive. Obvious. But if you ask me, love is small things, done over time, without asking. Would you like to get coffee somewhere that isn't this cafe?" They started dating quietly. No grand gestures. No fireworks. Just slow walks, shared playlists, quiet meals, forehead kisses. People never understood their connection. "You two are so calm." But that's how they loved, gently, deeply, in the small things. And on their wedding day, Instead of vows, they each read a list titled, Things I Noticed. Light bulb reflection. Love doesn't always come with sparks and violins. Sometimes, it shows up in the form of a warm hoodie on a rainy day, a remembered coffee order, or a quiet presence when you need it most. Sometimes, love is the small things.